Hello, reception class. I hope you're all good. Here is a video for Tuesday's English lesson. The only two things you need for today's lesson are a pencil and some paper. So if you just want to pause me and get those things ready now, please. Right, reception, for today's lesson, what we are going to do is I'm going to read part of the story. I'm going to stop and then I want you to write a sentence to tell me which animal you think is going to come next. So, for example, if you think it is a pig next, you would write it is a pig. Okay, making sure your sentence has a capital letter, has finger spaces between your words, and a full stop at the end. Or to make it easier, you could just draw a picture of the animal that comes next. So it's up to you. You either write a sentence to show me which animal you think comes next, or draw a picture of the animal and maybe you could label it so you get a little bit of writing in there too. Right, let's start. You Can't Take an Elephant on the Bus by Patricia Cleveland Peck and illustrated by David Tasman. You can't take an elephant on the bus, it would simply cause a terrible fuss. Elephants' bottoms are heavy and fat and would certainly squash the seats quite flat. Right, reception. So your job is to write a sentence or draw a picture and label it to show me which animal comes next in the story. So if you want to pause me and do that now, please. Right, hopefully you've all made your guesses. You've either written a sentence or done your picture. Let's see, reception. It's a monkey. So you could have written your sentence like this with a capital letter at the start. It is a monkey. And I need my full stop at the end. Or you could have drawn a picture of the monkey and labelled it. Or for an extra tricky challenge, you could have written, it is a monkey in a shopping trolley. Up to you. Right, let's read on then and then I'll stop it again. And don't sit a monkey in a shopping trolley, for monkeys are naughty and find it jolly to snatch your shopping and chuck it about. No, leave monkey at home when you go out. Nor should a tiger travel by train. Think of the panic, think of the pain. Tigers are built to spring and to leap. Think of the passengers half asleep. Right, I'm going to stop it now. And your challenge is to write a sentence to show me which animal you think is next. Or again, you could just do a picture of that animal and label it. Up to you. So pause me and have a go at that now, please. Right, reception, so let's read on and see if you got it right. It's a seal. And don't tail a taxi if the driver's a seal with such slippery fingers you can't grasp the wheel. The taxi will slither and probably swerve, then throw everyone out at the very next curve. So, reception, for my sentence, I am going to write it is a seal. So I've got my capital letter is, it's, a, seals. Oh, full stop. Well done if you got that. Right, let's read on. A centipede on roller skates is rather bizarre. With 100 feet, he'd go fast and go far, but to put on his boots would take him an age. He'd get in a temper, he'd get in a rage. And don't put a camel in a sailing boat, it's far too tricky to keep afloat. His hump and his feet would, I think, capsize the vessel and make it sink. A giraffe in an aeroplane wouldn't be right. The roof of the plane just hasn't the height. With legs and a neck so long and so bony and long, a giraffe on a plane would simply be wrong. Right, what's next, reception? Can you write a sentence or draw a picture and label it to show me? So pause me and have a go at that now, please. Right, reception. Let's see if you got it right. Which one's next? A whale on a bike. And don't ask a whale to ride a bike. Just imagine what it would be like. Without a bottom to sit on the seat. And how would he pedal without any feet? So I'm going to do my sentence, which is, it is a whale. It is it's a whale. So I've got my capital letter, my finger spaces, and my full stop at the end. Let's read on. A pig on a skateboard, another mistake. He'd be too heavy, it would probably break, or his trotters would totter, unable to grip, and up and over the skateboard would flip. And I wouldn't put a hippo in a hot air balloon. The basket's too small, there wouldn't be room. And if it did fly with hippo's great weight, it would come crashing down in a terrible state. And never let a bear near an ice cream van. Bears gobble up ice cream as fast as they can. And if they're stopped, they get annoyed. And an angry bear is one best to avoid. Then how can we travel? The animals shout. How can we animals get carried about? What's the best vehicle? We haven't a clue. Well, I've got an idea. Yes, animals on roller coasters are good for a laugh. There's room for everyone, even giraffe. So it's goodbye to skateboards, balloons, and that bus. For now, we've found a conveyance that suits all of us. Right, reception, that is our English lesson for today. Well done for having a go at writing some sentences. Writing is tricky to do, isn't it? So big well done and a thumbs up from me to you for working so hard. And I'll see you for our English lesson tomorrow. Bye, reception class.